Hello, Witchlings, welcome. So today I'm going a review for Starlight Illuminated Tarot by Carol Herzer. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. If not, I'm sorry, Carol. I'll try. And this deck, I've been doing some online readings with it, and I've been asked about it a few times. What is it? People seems to be really into it, but it's one of the rare decks, so it's actually quite hard to find any information about it. So I decided to make this video to kind of share my experience with it, and seems so many people likes the colors. I'll tell you more about it if you're interested. So the Starlight Illuminated Tarot is basically a version that Carol made of the original, which was called Illuminated Tarot, which looks like this. More colorful. And then she made this Starlight Illuminated Tarot. She has like a few different versions of the original, which is basically Rider-Waite, similar to the Illuminated Tarot, but it's all moved to this like a dreamy, like moon night landscape. This is, you can see the difference. So this one is the original Illuminated Tarot by Carol, and this one is the Starlight Illuminated. So the size is a bit different. This one is a little smaller. This one, the Starlight, is not having any signs, labels on it. It's just the pictures. And as you can see, the colors are like blue and some stars added around it. So again, this one is the original Magician, and this one is the Starlight. The size I have is called medium. Carol is having 3 different sizes. I don't have the pocket one anymore. I used to have it because Carol had some samples when I was ordering those packs. So I don't have the small one, but the truth is the small one is really small. It's like really very small card. So I have the medium one, and this is just one card that was added to the pack from the large one, so you can see kind of what's the difference. Also, just for comparison, I have Lost Shadowscape, because that's like the normal Lost Scarabeo size. So I'm not sure how much you can see. I think you can. So this is the difference. You can see the medium size is a bit different and a bit smaller than usual Lost Scarabeo. So size-wise, then you can see how it looks. The Starlight Illuminated is a custom-made deck, and definitely is a bit more on the rare collector, expensive side. So you can't buy it in a shop. You can buy it possibly, maybe second-hand somewhere on tarot forums, but in most cases you can't even buy it on an online shop. What you have to do is go on Carol website and email her and tell her which size you want, which color of the pouch you want, tell her what back you want, because those ones can be customized. She usually have like 2 or 3 different types of the back she can do for you, and the deck is always customized for you. It's also coming with one card, like this one is for the Illuminated Tarot, one card that is signed by Carol Herzer and the date when the deck was created. So you are really like buying a piece of art, or like your own personal artwork that is printed out for you and signed. Sure, you can see the colors are quite vibrant. I know Carol used to do all of those decks in a glitter iridescent paint colors. So you could order a personalized deck that you would paint it with colors and then laminate it. This one is not. This one is just a plain print. But I've seen the pictures of the glitter ones. They look amazing. So if you buy those, you literally have a piece of art with hand-painted cards. The stock, so you can see, is quite thick. You can see it's smaller size, but it's quite thick for a tarot deck. You can see this is again regular, absolutely normal Los Carabao. As you can see, this one is different. This one is definitely they're more glossy. It's more like a laminated, very glossy laminated print. You can see, yeah, you can see it's glossy. It's having this plasticky layer on top of the cards, to making them like thicker and very glossy. I personally like it because I think it makes the colors more vibrant. Los Carbos is usually quite matte. So size-wise, I like the medium size. Seems to be good for shuffling. The truth is, the deck is a bit thick, but then the size is a bit smaller, so I find it quite easy to shuffle. But I guess if you have small hands and this might be a bit too thick for you, then I think Carol's actually having different sizes, like different thickness of the decks, so it might be possible to talk to her and ask about that. My personal experience with this deck is that I basically saw it online. I saw it online and I saw the vibrant colors and something in this like plum blue with oranges and like warm browns and pinks. Somehow it resonated with me a lot, even though I'm not a fan of Rider-Waite's like just colored Rider-Waite versions, because I'm like Rider-Waite clones, occasionally some of them, but not ones that are following Rider-Waite so closely. But in this case, I like the fact that it doesn't have numbers and it doesn't have names, so I don't feel distracted from the image. And the colors of it are for me are so enticing and captivating, so I can almost like go inside the card. So that was one of the one of the reasons I like this deck. As I said, it's a bit more on the expensive side, so I'm not using this deck as a public deck. I'm personally having it just at my home, and I'm only reading online readings with it, or I'm using it for myself. Definitely, I'm not. This is not the type of deck I would, take with me on an event or anything like that. So that one is just safely, safely in my magical drawer. And this one, all of those decks are always coming with a pouch. So this one is mine. Really, it depends on what Carol is doing at the moment, but at least me, I could choose what color I want and what card I want on the front side. So because I was planning to get the original Illuminated, which I was showing you, which I have too, I choose blue brocade for the Starlight with a moon card on it, and I choose golden brocade with the sun card for the Illuminated Tarot, which itself is a bit more colorful. So I have this idea of a moon deck and a sun deck, so that was my logic behind it. So this is the pouch. It's a nice thick handmade pouch that the cards are coming with. So I thought this is like such a nice touch, and it looks very cool. That comes with the deck. I'm going to show you more cards. My favorite one would be I like the Ten of Swords. That's one of my favorite. It's like so eerie and beautiful and just beautiful. And I like all of them. The Lovers are beautiful color-wise. All the major arcana cards are very beautiful. The truth is, maybe if you are only if you are reading according to the colors, and if you need like a strong color coding of the cards, like wands being really red or air, swords being blue, this deck is the colors are quite similar, so you might not get as many hints from the actual color coding of the cards as you would get, let's say, even from the normal Illuminated Tarot. So you can see this one got slightly stronger, the color coding of the suits and of the cards themselves. So if this is something that's important for you, then you might find this deck a bit confusing. but for me, I actually liked it more when it kind of all blends together in a story. You can say that the Three of Swords is beautiful. I can see how glossy the card is. It's like laminated print gloss. I'm actually really hoping that you can see even on the video how vibrant those cards are. You can see it's like this very vibrant blue, even though when it doesn't have any iridescent colors on it. So this is Four of Cups. The Universe is a beautiful card. If you're not living in the US, it actually might take some time to get this deck because of the shipping and customs, and so I had to wait for this one for I think a month and a half, maybe almost 2 months, because yeah, partially it's made by order, so that naturally takes some time, and then the shipping, some customs and stuff like that. But it was definitely worth it. I love this deck. It's, I would say, one of the most interesting or custom rare decks that I have in my collection. So I'm very proud of it. So yeah, so that was my experience with the deck. That was the deck. I'll show you some cards. There is a link in the comment section. The link in the comment section below when you can have a look at Carol's website, and she got all the cards, pictures of all the cards there. And also you can read more about her and about her other decks and oracle decks and the spirit decks she is actually quite spiritual and doing loads of different various spiritual things. So if you have this deck, please, if you are considering buying this deck, please feel free to write your experience with it in the comment section below. The reason for it, as I said, because I haven't seen that many places when actually people can talk about this deck, because it's one of the more rare decks. Then if you have some, I know when I was buying this deck, I was looking for something online, I couldn't ever find anything really. So if you have any experience with it, please share it with us in the comment section below for other people who are trying to buy it and considering it. So thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying it, and have a beautiful day, and see you soon with tarot videos or one of more of the tarot deck reviews. See ya!